This is Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and out of all Ninja Gaiden games, it's the hardest to platinum. So it's a 10 out of 10 in terms of difficulty. This platinum will be the hardest platinum I've ever tried to accomplish in my life. The first trophy, which is the hardest trophy in the game, is Power of 2, for which you have to complete all 35 tag missions on normal. So you play with an AI, which is very bad. The second hardest trophy is Past Master Ninja, for which you have to complete and clear the Master Ninja difficulty, which is the hardest in the game. The third hardest trophy is Master the Path of the Master Ninja, in which you have to complete chapter challenge mode on the difficulty Master Ninja, and you have to receive the Master Ninja rank for all the chapters. You get these Master Ninja ranks by killing enemies. So we start in the first chapter, Sky City, Tokyo, where I can get my first trophy for completing this chapter. So we see Maramusa's store, where Sonya is sitting and drinking. Randomly, she gets attacked from behind by a ninja. She pulls her guns out and kills him. So she tries to escape, but there are more ninjas, so she gets chained up. And then Ryo Hayabusa appears, the main character of this game and the character we play. And this is the introduction to the mechanics of the game. So we're gonna fight against these enemies, kill some of them. So we can block with L1, quick attack with square, and with triangle we can do a strong attack. Okay, he's almost dead. I used the Itsuna drop and he's down. So we enter Muramasa's store, where we see how wrapped up this store is, completely destroyed. Muramasa, he's lying in the corner, but he's alive, that's a good thing. So we asked him something, and now we can try rescue Sonya, but first some enemies in our way. Oh, he grabbed me. Okay, I just died here. I couldn't do anything. After that, I got grabbed again. This time, I survived a grab attack and Itsuna dropped him, so I can get further into this game, saving Sonya. But we can get a trophy here for using 2 techniques. So the first one is reverse wind for dashing, and the second one, shadowless footsteps. We can do that by wall running, and we will get the trophy there. After that, I can use this inferno technique, and this Nimpo will earn me this trophy. After that, using another technique like that, the obliteration technique. So we pop through this very easily. Flying bird for wall jumping, easy as well. And after that, flying swallow, very insanely strong technique, learning for the trophies. After that, ultimate technique, very important, the strongest attack in the game with Itsuna drop. And then we got further into the city, where we see a gigantic statue rising, and we have to stop the statue. But first we can collect our first collectible, which we need. There are 30 in total of these crystal skulls. I have to collect them all, but first we're gonna fight against the guy. So he's, Ryo gets angry, of course, so he's making a insane jump now into the building. Okay, we are in the building. Now I can use my techniques that I learned to kill them. After that I can get another technique trophy, Ultimate Guidance. Okay, we got that trophy, and now we are in the room where Sonya was, but she isn't there anymore, so we have to jump out of the window again right here, because we hear a helicopter tries to fly away, and we see Sonya, she's there in the helicopter, but first we have to defeat a spider guy who is in our way. The spider is coming. So yeah, we're gonna fight against him. Use my technique. Oh, I failed. Now I hit it. Oh shit. He's almost down already. Oh, he can heal. Yeah, okay. Won't be that easy. So bam, I switched to Lunar Staff because this weapon is insanely powerful on this guy and I got him so easily. After that we see Elizabeth, she's trying to take Sonya into the helicopter. So Ryu is trying to stop her. Oh, this is close. Come on, Ryu. He's throwing some shurikens to stop her and he hits one shuriken into her face. She gets angry, kicks Sonya out of the helicopter and Ryu is now trying to catch her in the air. And he did it. We saved Sonya. The statue is back alive, so we're gonna kill this guy first, then we can complete the chapter. Ryu pulls his sword out. So here I don't have to show much of this fight. We're gonna slice him up, bam. And we did it. Ryu's jumping off and the statue breaks apart. So we go to Sonya, talking to her. And that's the end of the chapter. Sky City, Tokyo. Chapter 2, The Castle of the Dragon. This is the next chapter where we see the castle is burning and we see Ryu's father. He's fighting against Genshin, a very bad guy who tries to steal the demon statue from the Hayabusa family. So we have to get some trophies here, some technique trophies again. The counter-attack is the first technique. So use that and get this trophy. Then we can use the Itsuna drop on the enemies, which we already did, but we had to collect this from the corpse to unlock the trophy and also the Guideland throw. So we got these 3 trophies and we see Ryu's father is failing on protecting the village and also protecting the statue. Very annoying, but now Ryu has to save his father and has to defeat Elizabeth and Genshin to get the statue back. Genshin, he gives the statue back to Elizabeth. She's trying to escape, of course. With that, Ryu tries to stop her, but Genshin is now away. First we have to kill this guy to get to Elizabeth, and we try to defeat him now. Come on, Genshin. Okay, we are here. He immediately dashed into me with Flying Swallow, this idiot. Okay, I have a feeling he's harder than the other bosses I fought against. Okay. Shurikens don't deal any damage. Okay, I'm dead. He did a big combo on me. And again, I died over and over until I got to this point where I almost got him. Look at my health and his health. It's a big 1v1, but I did it. We see Ryu's father, he's again alive. He's still alive, protect his son. So he says we have to go after Elizabeth to get the statue back. And so we do that. We leave our father behind and we get to chapter 3 where we see Ryu. He is taking out his bow and shoots an enemy, a monster. And then he bungee jumps on him so he can fly to the ground with a safe landing. After that he kills his enemy and so we can earn 3 technique trophies here in this chapter. First one is the Art of the Flame Phoenix, so we got that on using it on an enemy. Got that trophy out of the way and now we can get the next technique, Unrivaled Sorrowing. After that we got to this corpse where I can get the Invisible Path technique and I got this trophy. And now we got to the boss of this chapter. We hear the ground is pounding and we see the boss. Like, I can't describe this guy. Like a fish, a silver fish. So we have to shoot this fish with the bow first until he's going down, knocked out. And then we can deal damage to him like that with the Lunar Staff. So I did that and after that I did the finisher move to kill him. He is completely destroyed now, lying on the ground, exploding with Ryu going away. And this will end the chapter when we get to chapter 4, A Captive Goddess. Where we can earn a few trophies like this one, Wind Blades. Also we see Sanji, a boy, he's talking with an enemy, a red bird, and he kidnapped this kid. So we see Moji, the character we're gonna play now. She is a Shrine Maiden. We have to play her and save Sanji. So I get comfortable with her mechanics and movement set, so I can kill this red bird and get Sanji back to us. So there we are, we see the red bird. So for completing this chapter we will get a trophy, so we have to be fast. Give Sanji back to me, she says, but I'm always game for a good fight. So we're gonna fight against him, and yeah, this boss, I'm going to explain him more on Master Ninja, because on this difficulty makes no sense to explain, because it's easier. So we killed these bosses, this double boss. We see Sanji is lying on the ground. Momiji is talking to him, but he's still alive. She's happy now, and this will end the chapter. And we get to chapter 6, the Aqua capital, where we see a wolf. He's the boss of these mini wolves, and Rio, he's going to save the city, because this guy, he's searching for a big, strong enemy, and Rio is the perfect person for that, because he's very strong. So we can get a trophy here for using the Void Nimpo. For using this Nimpo we can get this trophy, and we use it, and I get the trophy learned the art of piercing void. After that we get to chapter 7, where we see the wolf observe closely this human. So he's going to fight against us, because he's searching for the strongest enemy possible, and we are that person, so we're gonna fight against him. He's won it. No, okay, I'm dead. Yeah, he's doing this finisher. Yeah, after that I got back again on him, and this time I used this special attack of the double katana and easily slice him up. He's falling back, and we won. His teammates, the wolf's teammates, are sad now. They get aggressive, trying to kill Ryu. He's picking up a weapon of the wolf. Now we can use this one. But Sonya, she's coming with a helicopter to save us, so we're gonna jump on that. So we see how she kills these wolves. Also, Ryu is going to grapple on this helicopter with this weapon, and we fly away. And this will end the chapter, and we get to the next chapter. First we get the trophy for completing chapter 4, and after that we see chapter 8, where we played as Rachel. I don't have to show much of that, nothing special. We see the rain going away. So we killed this boss, which I will show in Master Ninja. And we get to chapter 9, the Flying Fortress, where we see a helicopter which belongs to Sonya. She saved us with that earlier. And we see Genshin and Elizabeth, they are on this plane. So Ryu is making a jump again, this time on a plane. He's landing on it with his katana. And so we are on the plane, where we can shoot some things that we have to destroy, so we can get further into this plane to kill and destroy these turrets. After that we see Sonya, she's trying to make a lot of damage on this plane, but she gets attacked and loses control over the helicopter because it got damaged, so she's falling down on the plane. We have to save her again every time she's making trouble, so we have to fight against these normal enemies first using the lunar staff. And here I can get a trophy for just killing 1,000 enemies with Ryu, and we get Ultimate Ninja. Trying to find Sonya, we see the ship is exploding, and then we see Sonya walking in with a rocket launcher. She caused the explosion, and then we get attacked by some soldiers. She immediately uses the rocket launcher to kill them. So we have to get from this ship to Genshin and Elizabeth. We need to stop them, they have something bad in mind. And we see Genshin, he's going on a walk now, and that's a big problem. Then we're gonna meet. Yeah, there he is. He's throwing his sword, and we're gonna have a rematch against him, this fast motherfucker. So now I'm having a big weapon, which I can use against him, which I do. Oh shit. This big combo. Okay, he's almost. Parry and no. Okay, I got him. The weapon is so good. We see the plane is exploding while we're fighting against Genshin. So we're gonna get away from the ship. Ryu and Sonya running down this hall, where we see some motorcycles which we can use. We're gonna jump out of this plane with this motorcycle. Sonya on the back with the rocket launcher shooting a hole into this wall. so we can drive out of this plane. Badass moment in this history of Ninja Gaiden. Oh shit, very close, but we escaped. And now we have a big problem. The motorcycle destroyed by this ice flies away. We see Sonya, she's gone. And now we see another boss, a big lava animal. So we're gonna fight against him. He is very annoying. He causes explosions. Look at that, I was one hit because he exploded at the end and I killed him. And then we get to Sonya, back to rescue her. I'm okay, and we get to chapter 10, submit or die, where we can get the next successfully completing this chapter. A fiend sitting on this church, using some of his powers to destroy the tanks in his way. So we got to him because we need to stop this guy. He's making a lot of trouble, and yes, there he is. We're gonna kill him. Yeah, he's going to die. So this boss fight is very annoying because some little enemies, smaller enemies, normal enemies, they are in our way anytime. So I use this ultimate technique so I can avoid his attacks, and I did that, and I almost got him. And he's dead, yeah. As I said, on Master Ninja I will show them more. On this difficulty makes no sense. So he explodes, the church is completely gone, Ryo jumps out, and this will end the chapter with a glory end. After that we get the trophy submit or die for completing this chapter, and we get to chapter 11, where we see Ayane, a new character. We have to play with her. She's very bad, I have to say. She's killing a enemy, and now we get introduced to the mechanics and the moveset of her. Yeah, and I have to say she's very bad if you can play as her, but I don't have to worry about that now. So we get to the boss, the chapter final, the spider woman. We have to kill her. This will end the chapter. Okay, we are in the fight. So she's doing a spinning attack. Oh, I stunned her. Very easy. Yeah, very easy on this difficulty. So we got her, and we can collect the stone for Ryo, and we get to chapter 12, Heart of Darkness, where we see Ryo going out of a swamp, kinda a master ninja in stealth. So we get to this area where I see a lot of enemies. They try to grab me and stuff, so I use my Nimpo, which destroys them all. And then we see someone coming for us, a little boss, Elizabeth. She's flying on a dragon. She shows us something, a big dragon. So he's going to fly into us. We have to kill this guy. This is the boss of this chapter. A fire dragon, which will be insanely annoying in a mission I have to complete later, but we first have to complete this boss normally. So we can cut off his tail, which we did, so he can't attack us from behind. After that I finished him off, cutting off his head, or cutting through his head, and this will end this boss fight. After that we get to chapter 13, where I can get a trophy, the Temple of Sacrifice. I just have to complete the chapter, and we see Elizabeth. She's holding the demon statue in the air, and then blood is raining. So we have to stop her immediately before it's too late to stop her. And we get a chance in this temple where we will meet her. She's taking a bath, which is very, yeah, you can see for yourself. Yeah, she's completely naked, but she turns into a butterfly, and now she gets very strong. The greater fiend power. So she's dodging everything. Yeah, I hate this boss fight. She's very annoying, but at the end I got her. As you can see, I attack her, she immediately dashes away or something, and she falls into this bath again. She's gone, and now we see Sonya. She's running to us. She wants to follow us and help us, but we saw before she can't help us. And we get the trophy, the Temple of Sacrifice, and then we see Alexei, I think Alexei, he took Sonya with, and then Ryo, he gets angry, he appears, turned around, and here we see a fight against this guy. So we needed to kill him so we can save Sonya the third or fourth time, I don't know anymore. Too many to count, too many rescue missions to count. So we take her out of the cave. Very good thing we told her to stay here. Later you will see. So we get to chapter 17, Poison Blood, where we have to fight against a big and insane version of this guy. You will see now. There he is, Genshin. He's back. We killed him in a chapter, but he's back stronger than ever. So we have to be very careful on this guy. If you make a wrong step, he immediately uses flying swallow or grabs you like that, bam, yeah, a lot of damage. Oh shit, the explosion. So I healed myself. I almost got him, that's why. Yeah, I did it. Cut off the mask and he falls down. We defeated him, but this is not the end. He talks to us and he wants to give us his sword, which we can use, and then we have double katana, but with this sword, which makes this weapon more powerful. And then we see Elizabeth, she's stepping on Genshin, a corpse. Yeah, she is very angry, as we can see here, but Ryu has to stop her, so he takes his swords and now the fight begins. So she's very fast, that's why we got these swords, these double katanas, but I don't use them. I use my favorite weapon, this big one, and I did it with that weapon, and she is completely dead now. She can't survive or something, she's falling apart, and that's the end of her. After that we get to a gigantic door, where we had to use some hearts of the fiends, and then we get into this door where we see a big guy again, another boss. On this chapter there are like 5 or 6 bosses, so this guy was very annoying as well, but more to that on Master Ninja. So I got him, and then we see something else, a big ugly creature. He's talking to this creature and says, I can become your blood and stuff like that. So this animal eats this guy and it turns into this ugly thing which we have to defeat now to save the world from these demons. So I open this chest to get some money, and then we walk up to meet this guy and kill him, destroy him, and save the world to get peace into this shitty world full of demons. We came to this guy. We have to use the bow first to attack him. So you can see he makes some damage. So yeah, on his eye, then on his belly, where this white thing is shining. So I shoot him there, and then he gets destroyed, defeated. He falls down the pit, and that's the end. And so we get clear Mentor, the trophy pass Mentor for clearing Mentor, the second hardest difficulty. After that we see Sonya, she's walking into us, she hugs Ryu. Then we see Ryu's blood falling down into the pit where this guy is lying. You can imagine what would happen now. He turns alive again. So a big fat creature comes out. This time not that ugly, but a creature comes out. Ryu immediately goes after this shitty creature, and this will be the end boss. This time for real. So we have to dodge his attacks. After defeating that boss, we will get the trophy Mentor, past Mentor, and we do that by finishing him off, cutting through his head many times at the end, dashing into his head, and this will end this boss. He will explode like nuclear weapons. So after he exploded, we see Sonya, she's searching for Ryu. Then she sees this big head from the creature, but under the head there's a Ryu still alive. She's happy, of course, and this will end the game. We will get this trophy and the ending cutscene. Of course, very important, the light of dawn drives away. We see the last scene where Ryu putting the sword of Genshin into the pit or into the ground, and we get the trophy past Master Ninja. After that I got back into chapter 1 to get the last crystal skull for the gold trophy, and then we can go into chapter challenge, the mode we need to complete for 4 trophies. So I have to play through the game 4 times and then another 4 times in chapter challenge, where I have to also get the Master Ninja rank every time. So I did that on Acolyte, then on Warrior, then on Mentor, and after that I had to do that on Master Ninja. But first we get to Ninja Race, a mode where I can get 3 trophies, Serial Killer, On the Right Track, and Been There Done That. So as you can see, you can select every character in the game. You can select every weapon you want, you can select the course, you can select the range weapon and a Nimpo, also a skin, so I'm going to take this one, he looks nice. And we got into the first race where I can get my first trophy. So I have to defeat the boss and upper. So as you can see, there's a timer. If this timer runs out before I complete this mission, the race is over and you have to start again from the beginning, but I did it. I will get the trophy on the right track for completing the first race. Then I got to the next race, which was very close. So as you can see, if you defeat enemies, you can increase your timer again. So the time goes up if you collect these shiny pearls, but in a boss fight there are no pearls, so you have to be fast at the beginning, and at the end you have to be fast as well, but you have a lot of time if you were fast on the track before. But it was so close, as you can see here. He's almost dead and I'm as well, but at the end I did it and I got been there, done that. And after that I had to grind for a 50 kill combo, which was very annoying. Took exactly 1 hour. Like, it was impossible. If you get hit once, the combo was gone. That was annoying, but at the end I got serial killer. So after doing these race trophies, I got back to normally playing through the game for the trophies hero and warrior difficulty. After that I got 1000 kills with Momiji, Rachel and Ayane. Then we can start the Master Ninja run. We immediately start in the first boss fight, or not the first boss fight, but the first boss fight I struggled with, and this was this guy. As I said at the beginning of the video, this guy grabs you, or any guy grabs you, you are one hit, and that's very insane. But at the end I got this guy. With some practice, took a few hours. Yeah, but after this boss you have to fight against the Liberty statue, which is very annoying, but he was way easier than this Alexei guy, and I got through the chapter. But then we get to this chapter, chapter 5, the most annoying chapter in the game. This one is insane itself. As you can see, I tried to think, but I healed myself. As you could see, my health was full and he one-hitted me with this grab. So you can see how unfair this is. He grabs you all the time you attack. Like, I attack him 2 or 3 times, he immediately starts this grab animation. And that was the worst thing of this shitty chapter. So annoying, but I defeated him and got to the double boss, defeated them as well, and got to chapter, I think 12 or I think 11. So I got to chapter 11, and here I had to fight against a woman which grabs you very fast, so you have to have some insane movement on this asshole. So I died a lot in that. But then there was one moment I almost got it. So I did that and I immediately killed her with my special moves. So I got that boss out of the way, and then we get to the final boss fight, which wasn't that difficult. So I used my Nimpo. Void piercing makes a lot of damage. The most damage you can deal with a Nimpo is with this void piercing, so I use that all the time on this difficulty. You can also heal yourself with Nimpos, I forgot to tell that. So we completed Master Ninja, the hardest difficulty in this game. Finally it's over, and now we can get to the chapter challenge, which is the same but only getting the master rank, the Master Ninja rank. So I skipped that and showed the trophy. Now we get to the hardest trophy, Power of 2, clear all normal missions as tag missions. So we choose the difficulty normal, and here we can see all these missions. There are 10 on Acolyte, 10 on Warrior, which we have to complete. Then there's another difficulty, Mentor, but there are only 5 missions. Yeah, very lucky. Master Ninja as well, only 5 missions. And then Ultimate Ninja, this is no difficulty. You can choose on the normal playthrough, but here it's a difficulty. Yeah, this will be very insane. because this is the hardest trophy in the game. So we have to get these gold medals, and these 5 missions I'm showing here, these are the hardest missions in the game that we have to complete. Here Ultimate Ninja 3, 2 bosses, fighting against them at the same time. But first we get into Master Ninja here, this mission, Master Ninja 2 I think. So this is a boss rush against all the greater fiends or fiends. So how this works, we play as normal character. I'm a normal character, and the other character, as you can see, this is a bot. So on this version you have to play with a bot, and this bot, this AI is so bad, so you play by yourself, you can say that. But on the PS3 version you could play online, and yeah, this was very easy then. You could cheese these bosses. You have a pro Ninja Gaiden player, and then this would be easier. But here you see I'm fighting against Genshin. This is the last boss of this boss rush. No, the second last boss. If I defeat him, I get to Elizabeth, and this would be the end of this mission. No, Genshin is the last boss and Elizabeth is the second last boss. So I completed this mission finally. As you can see, it took 7 minutes to complete this boss rush. And then we get to Ultimate Ninja 2, I think. This is a very good mission for Rachel. She makes the most damage out of all the characters, so I use her. So the first phase is with normal enemies, and this guy, a boss, this spider guy we met in the first chapter. So yeah, spamming and dashing. So as you can see, double Rachel is so OP, but the AI is almost dead again. Yeah, so bad. This AI caused so much trouble when playing on this shit. So we see the ultimate Nimpo with 2 characters. Then we can use a mega ultimate Nimpo. So we got to the next phase where we see this red bird who grabs a lot and jumps around a lot. But this was no problem. The next boss will be big trouble. So we have to fight against this woman. Where is she? Yeah, I use this Nimpo first. This makes a ton of damage, and also you get health back, which is very important, of course. Look at that damage. So if I would use Ryu, this wouldn't be possible that fast. This damage is insane. So I dashed and switched around with the characters to make a lot of damage on her, because if she grabs me, I can play the other character, so I can prepare to attack her. But this is the hardest phase in the mission. We fight against 3 Genshins, fiend Genshins, at the same time, which are very annoying and insane. They have not that much health, but they spam so many attacks, you can't do anything. But if you know how to do it, and how to block, and how to dash, then you can avoid these attacks and make a lot of damage. But as you can see, I got grabbed and the AI died, so I switched. And so if you switch to the dead body, the AI will immediately get to this body and heal him. So that's why I switched to the dead Rachel and got back up. So we killed 1 Genshin, but the AI died again. I won it. As you can see, my health is very low. But as you can see, this damage, oh my god, we did it. I think we did it. Yeah, we got them all. And this is the end of this mission, which was very insane, but there are more harder missions than this one. The hardest mission in the game is, I think, Master Ninja 4 with the dragon. So we get to Ultimate Ninja 3 with these 2 statues, the Liberty statues. And this mission is just bad as fuck. As you can see, I died a lot on this. So I'm showing some highlights of this fight. It took me 6 hours to complete this mission, which is insane. Also, there are sometimes normal enemies. They can be defeated very easily to get some health back. Also, sometimes you can get some Nimpo points. So the strategy here, you have to dodge a lot, and you first have to kill 1 statue. So I focus on 1 statue at a time. So as you can see, he's won it, and if I kill this statue, I can defeat the other one, but she got me. The statue was so OP with this, I don't know, she threw something at me and I died immediately, so I got back. So you have to use this gun on her body. If you shoot a lot, then you make a lot of damage. But the AI died again, so I had to rescue the AI. So I did and got back to this position to shoot the Liberty statue. And then I killed her. And now we get to the easier part of this mission. But it's not done. You can die here very easily as well. So the AI died again. Heal him or her. And as you can see, she's almost down. She got stunned, so I could heal the AI. Yeah, this should be the end. Come on, finally. Okay. Oh. Yeah, it's over. We did it. One of the hardest missions. I think the second hardest mission for me. This was very bad. I have to say, very bad. And we completed the mission. Can we get the gold medal? Yeah, we got it. Receive gold medal. Playtime 4 minutes. And now we get to the hardest mission in the game. This mission is so bad. I can't describe how bad it is. So this dragon, as you can see, I'm very close to defeating him. This is the last phase of this mission. So there are normal enemies. And yeah, as you see, I died and failed. 5 minutes, 7 deaths. I'm trying this for 3-4 hours now. And as you can see here, second phase of this fight, of this mission, you have to fight against some robots. If you don't use your ultimate techniques correctly, it's over. You die immediately. So you have to chain up ultimate techniques with the pearls lying around that you earn by killing enemies. If you don't do that, it's impossible. They hit you immediately and they break your ultimate techniques, so you can't use that. So you can't load up these ultimate techniques. You have to use these pearls to kill them very fast. And I did that, but look at my health, I'm almost dead. But on the next phase I can get my health back. So I failed to do that. I explain later. First we get to the dragon boss fight again. So the problem with this guy is he jumps around all the time, kills you, he makes so much damage. This is just insane. If he grabs you, you are dead immediately. So we get to the first phase that I didn't show it yet. So here I'm using the mega ultimate to make a lot of damage on them because they annoy me. So I got back to the dragon. So as you can see, the attacks I'm using, I'm almost dead again, but we cut off his tail. Very important, so we can attack him from behind. So we also have to watch out for his attacks when he pounds on the ground, because he summons some flames on that. And this attack, this is just unfair. He flies so fast, you can't dodge this shit. It's so unfair. He made that attack in a millisecond. It's impossible. So I got back again. Here, this attack, you have to dodge. If you don't, he makes so much damage, you are dead immediately. So the AI survived, luckily, and attacks the dragon. So he makes his flames again, and I attack him, spamming this upper double katana attack. And I died because I got greedy. This was breaking me. This mission is so insane. So I died on this shit. He was one hit. So I got back again. And I hope this time is the try where I complete this mission. Look for yourself. Yep, I did it. With this spinning, but it's not over yet. The hardest thing is done, but it's not over. These normal enemies, I have to defeat them as well. So I'm using my arrows to the safest way possible, not dying here in this shitty mission. This was so bad. I did it. I think I did it. Oh my god. But there's one mission I saved up. This is easier, but... So we got the gold medal, as you can see, but we have one mission left. And this is Mentor 5. This is just bad. This mission is so bad. So you have to play against two giants. They make some very annoying attacks. You can't dodge that very easily. You have to lead them to a way so you can fight them alone, but that's not possible. As you can see, they move so fast. So I'm using the Mega Nimpo to make a lot of damage. and get health back, very important. But this makes no damage on these bosses. So I got one down, and the spinning attack gives me iframes, so I can dodge these attacks while also doing damage and dealing damage to him. And that's very important, but I failed the spinning attack, and then he yelled at me or something like that, and I immediately died. So I used a safer strategy on this guy because I just wanted to get the platinum. So I used the strategy to walk around the park, so the area, and this made me get this trophy done. So I used at the end the Mega Nimpo to kill all normal enemies that are left, and that completed the mission, and I got Power of 2 and the Platinum Trophy, Master of the Secret Arts, my hardest Platinum Trophy I've ever tried to accomplish in my life. This was so bad. I have 153 hours played in this shit, but I have to say this game was so good. Yeah, this game is very good. You have to play it. Don't go for the platinum. If you like the game, if you really like the game, you can do it. And also you have to stick through it. If you like give up, don't do this, makes no sense. If you start this game, just stick through. It takes over 100 hours. You can't avoid it. Except you are a master ninja like you. If you like this video, please subscribe and like, so I can make more of this. And yeah, that's the end of the video. I will do the first Ninja Gaiden video again as well, because I first wanted to make this video, the worst video I ever made, so I have to redo this. So I did that here. I hope you enjoyed.